Hey everybody, welcome back to another Dr. Twisted's Toy Time. This was a pretty awesome week. It was my wife and I's 20th anniversary, so I took Wednesday through Friday off from work. And Wednesday we went to Eureka Springs and stayed the night there. Wednesday we got there, and apparently Tuesday and Wednesday is their slow days, so they're pretty much most of the stuff was closed, and it was rainy and nasty out, so we just went to a couple places to eat and get some drinks. But Thursday, it was a beautiful day and everything was open, so we hung out in the town for a little bit. Went to a couple really cool shops and I picked up some stuff. The first shop we went to was this T-Rex, which was awesome. It's an amazing toy store, and I got some footage, and I will show you that now, and then when we come back, I'll show you what I got. Hey everybody, I'm here in Eureka Springs, and I want to check out this T-Rex toy store. So let's go in and check this puppy out. But first I want to get the outdoor display. You got this giant Darth Vader here. This little Wally. Some cool stuff in the window. Vintage Star Wars. Ghostbusters gun. A lot of cool stuff just in the window here. Got the C-3PO. R2. That again is T-Rex. Alright, here's a little Star Wars section. A lot of awesome vintage. There's a couple figures I needed, but they were both on card and pretty pricey. And I loved seeing this vehicle. Always wanted that vehicle as a kid. I have a newer updated version, but not the original. Really cool stuff. Here's some loose figures here. Some Star Wars, some G.I. Joe looks like. There's a bunch of cool figure magnets. There's a bunch of little random stuff on this shelf. I thought these were awesome. Cool skateboard with a Black Star figure up there. Some Star Trek figures, and then here's a bunch of random stuff here. Some Ghostbusters. A bunch of loose figures and ghosts. There's a Turtles section. Lots of great mint in box pieces from Super 7 and vintage. Some loose stuff. It's a little thing of random weapons. A few Aprils. Some Rambo figures on the bottom here. Some old, what are those? Old West figures there. Some more little random stuff. Here's the Motu section. Cool seeing the Snake Mountain in the box. 20% off. But I have pretty much everything in this case. Loose anyway. I don't have all the mint in box stuff. Except for the New Adventures of He-Man, I have a bunch of those on card. I did like seeing that Leech on card. Little crate of loose Motu. That was really cool, seeing the photon and the Captain Power, which I recently just found a Captain Power VHS tape. It's a bunch of Bible figures. Some definitely dinosaurs. Some Inspector Gadgets. The Easy Bake Oven up there was pretty cool. There's some newer figures. Some Fraggle Rocks. All kinds of crazy stuff. Sorry if I'm panning by too fast. There's a wall of random awesomeness. Let me see if I can get some closer details up here. Some Dick Tracy's, little Thundercats, Slive, some reaction figures. The Land of the Lost was cool. You don't see those very often. Some Last Action Hero. I love this Thundercats section here. Seeing that Bengali in person was pretty awesome. I just didn't have $300 to drop on them. And I still need Jaga as well, but here's some of the Mexican bootlegs and a bunch of the NECAs, I believe. Great figures, but I'm still a sucker for the vintage, which here we have some vintage up there. But we're pausing for a train break. The thing was squeaky though. Back to the vintage Thundercats and some reaction Thundercats. Very cool. I was just all over the place in this store. So much cool stuff. Vintage Ewok. Some comic books. Some Dungeons and Dragons figures. Some Star Wars figures. I like that Atom Bomb figure, but he was $30 and I wanted to spend it more on vintage stuff. Some cool books, some gargoyles. I think that was a RoboCop figure up there. Some vintage Boglins, but they were behind the train track so I could barely see them. Still cool to see though. And apparently the owner is an artist as well, so he sells a bunch of his own art prints and stuff, which is really cool. I think it's the owner anyway. Some Stranger Things figures. Bunch of Marvel figures. Some wrestling figures. Some of the old LJNs and some of the newer Toxic Avengers, or Toxic Crusaders I should say. This was neat. I like seeing these little like gag gift things. Some more artwork. Bunch of more cool stuff. Some Black Star, some Centurions. I need that green guy's helmet. Some Karate Kids and A-Team. Some Cops figures. Some Silverhawks, those were cool, seeing those in on the card. Transformers and some more Silverhawks. Some newer Silverhawks. Transformers. This room was a lot of video games. It's like they had systems where you could test them out or play. Very cool. Some Earthworm Jim figures up there. Some VHS cartoons. Some more games. And more games and consoles. Neat little room. It's stylized Thundercats poster. I thought that was cool. Some Indiana Jones figures and some superpowers. Those were awesome to see. Some Sectors. Some more superpowers. Some Voltron. Some Brave Star. Some Dino Riders. Some more fun artwork. Just shop had a lot of cool, just random stuff. Some Spirited Away stuff. Merchandising. Bunch of interesting stuff up here. That was awesome to see all those vintage Superpowers figures. Just thought this was a neat little window with a little toy display on it. Some more cool random stuff. I like that Woody Woodpecker. And that guy in blue right there, I liked him too, but he was missing his helmet and his gun, I believe. Some superhero stuff, another Land of the Lost and some Supernaturals. Some loose superpowers. Some old McDonald's Remcos and some bunch of other random figures in the cabinet there. Some very cool tiger sharks back there, very cool. Some Migos. Just a random crate of superheroes and G.I. Joes and army ants, battle beasts, some vintage Star Wars, some newer Star Wars, some more fun artwork of nostalgic characters on bikes, like that He-Man. Thought that was funny. I like the Skeletor too. I don't have any space on my walls. Here's a G.I. Joe section. Some newer G.I. Joes. And some older G.I. Joes. All kinds of very cool stuff. Wish I had a lot more money so I could spend it. But I got rid of a ton of G.I. Joes a couple years back, so I do have that lunchbox. Those Indiana Jones figures were cool. Some Pez, some more Star Wars. All right, that was an awesome little shop. Lots of great stuff. I wish I had money to buy a lot of things, but I did get some cool things. So let me show you what I got. All right, first off, I picked up one of these little army ants. Doesn't have his gun, but he does have his little tail piece or butt piece, whatever you want to call it. I thought that was cool. I used to have a ton of army ants, and I believe I only have one now, the little tank one. So I figured I'd try to get one of each color. So I got a blue one, I got an orange one now, so that's cool. I thought the one with the binoculars looked really cool. I wanted this one. It was supposed to be like a little helicopter one. Supposed to have little helicopter blades on top of his hat, but the blades were broke off. Otherwise, he was really cool. But I decided this one would be the best for my collection. Next, I picked up several of the Ghostbusters ghosts. I needed a few of them, so I picked some of them up. They were like $6 a piece, I think. And for Ghostbusters Ghost, I thought that was worth it because I love these guys. I got this one as well. As you can tell from my cabinet back here, this whole top shelf is Ghostbusters ghosts, pretty much. I've got a couple of the human figures back there, but it's pretty much all ghosts. I love the weird sculpts. Got this guy. Finally got one of these guys. I have the pink ghost that these go to, but I was missing the two little shooter ghosts that go to it. So now I at least got this one. I think there's a blue one as well, so I'm on the hunt for that one now. But I'm happy to finally have one of the shooter ghosts. And then I also got this guy, which when I got home I discovered I already had him. But that's okay because ghosts are cool, and it's cool to have doubles of those, I guess. That and I can trade for one that I need, maybe. Alright. The next thing I got is I found another battle beast I needed. So I got this guy. Still has his little rub sign, which is not wanting to show. Anyway, he's probably a wood sign. Wood or water. But anyway, I got this guy. Alright, next I found this awesome Bionic 6 villain. I needed him. The only other one I really want to get is Fluffy. But if I find, I think I have like 5 of the figures. Mostly villains. But I really wanted this guy and was never able to find him. And they had him here. He's in pretty good shape. I mean, he's definitely got some paint wear, but not too bad. Not enough to take away from the figure anyway. I'm super happy to add him to my collection. And lastly, I found this guy from Inhumanoids. I've got the gray version, but I was on the hunt for this guy. So I'm super happy to finally add him to the collection. He was at a great price. Probably around the same price on eBay, but I didn't have to pay shipping and all that stuff. So I'm super happy with finally having this guy to add to the collection. I think I only need 2 more figures now. I think there's a darker brown version of him, because I know there's 3 trees, and I believe there's 3 different versions of him. So now I got the gray and the light brown. I think there's a darker brown one. But I just need him, and I need the one of the humans. I think the one in the blue suit. Got the other 3. Got the villain and 2 heroes. But I'm missing the guy in the blue suit and the green weapons. So I'm on the hunt for him and the other one of these guys, and then I believe I'll have all of my Inhumanoids figures. I don't have any of the vehicles, but I don't really care about those. I'm mostly a figure collector. Alright, now, after this shop, we went to a shop called Boodega. It was like a little beer beer place where you could buy beer, but it also had t-shirts and other stuff. I got a little walkthrough footage from that too, because it was a really cool little store, and the owner was amazing, super nice guy to talk to. We had a lot of fun talking to him. So here's that footage, and I'll show you what I got after. Boodega beers, snacks, and mysteries. I love this thing. I love big animatronics, and Mars Attacks is awesome, so that was cool seeing this. This, I'm not sure what it was supposed to be. I think he said it was supposed to be a local cryptid. Had all kinds of cool vintage magnets. I thought I was taking footage sideways, but apparently I was taking it holding my phone regular, which makes me sad. But anyway, at least you get to see some cool stuff. Some little card games and books and lighters, stickers. Stay weird, exactly. Bunch of horror themes. They do like a zombie walk there. So there was some zombie walk shirts, some zombie stuff, bunch of horror books and games. Just some interesting things. There's some zombie crawl. There you go. Alright, welcome back. I really love that Mars Attacks animatronic. I thought that was super cool. And that, I think he said it was like a local or Arkansas cryptid. I'll have to do more research on that. And he looked really cool. So I really loved that part of it. And it had some really cool like shirts and stickers and guitar picks and all that kind of stuff, which I got a handful of guitar picks for my daughter since she's learning how to play guitar. And we got some other stickers, or my wife got some stickers. But the stuff I got, so I got this Goosebumps sticker and this stripe magnet. I thought those were really cool. So that was a lot of fun. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please check out my Patreon. It's only $1 a month. It helps fund my little adventures and toy hunts. And please subscribe and help me out. And thanks so much. Please like, subscribe, and comment on this video or any of my videos. Help me with my algorithm and my page. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, everyone. And until next time, peace.